Hello, and welcome to today's Mental Wellness Show. Today, as I was preparing and searching the internet, trying to decide what I was going to share with you today, I came across an article that was in Forbes, and it was published just January 1 of 2019. So, just a few days ago, depending upon when you are watching this video. But the name or title of this article was 5 Easy Ways to Boost Your Mental Health in 2019. Now, I'm going to be referring back to this article because I want to make sure I get the information correct. I'll post a link where you can read it in the comments below, so you can, or in the description rather, so that you can have access to read the whole article. It's pretty short, but I do want to make sure I give the author, her name is Norma Nazish, Nazish, credit for this information, an article that she contributed to Forbes. But here are the 5 aspects, and I hope it doesn't get too long as I share some of my thoughts and feelings about this. But the first one is be kind to yourself. Too many times we are too hard on ourselves. We don't think we are doing everything we can. You know, with the new year, maybe we set a goal to lose 20 pounds, and it's already January 4th, and we've already cheated, and so you're hard on yourself. Don't be hard on it. Use that as a growing experience. Don't look for perfection in yourself. As you watch this video, I've already flubbed. It's okay. It's not perfection that we're after. It's doing our best, learning from our mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The important part of mistakes is to love ourselves enough to look at that mistake and say, what can I do to improve upon that? I've made so many mistakes in my life that it's not even, it probably outnumbers the grains of sands on the beaches. So again, be kind to yourself. Understand that you're not perfect and you do not need to be perfect. Love yourself. That's my attribute to that. Be kind. Meditate. Just take a few minutes to meditate, and we'll create another video on this later on in this series, just specifically on meditation and what that does for the body. And in that, I'll have a link to a video that gives you about a 4 or 5 minute mindful meditation exercise that you can participate in every single day. But we'll do that in the future because I don't want this video to get too long. But besides staving off stress, meditation sharpens focus, improves mood, boosts memory, and promotes sleep. So just go and meditate. Just shut down everything and just, even if it's just for 1 minute, turn the cell phone off, the computer off, the TV, radio, lock the kids in the basement, tell your employees to leave you alone, whatever the case is, and just relax for 1, 2, 3 minutes and meditate and take some deep breaths. So 3 is immerse yourself in nature. Now, I'm fortunate where I live. I'm literally like a mile out of a great canyon here in Utah. It's called American Fork Canyon. And so within 5-10 minutes, I can be up in the canyon and enjoying nature, looking around and enjoying life. But if you're not that blessed, or if you don't have that blessing, I'm sure you're blessed. But see, there you go. I am not perfect. I messed up. I'm leaving that in the video to prove my point that it's okay not to be perfect. But there's a lot of you that live in bigger cities. You don't have, or the Midwest, you don't have mountains 5 minutes away. Go out barefoot, walk on your lawn barefooted, work in the garden, a flower garden, a vegetable garden. If you're in an area where you don't, apartment, a condo, someplace like that where you don't have the opportunity, get a box planter, I believe is what they call. Put it on the balcony or put it in your house someplace and just grow some flowers. Just do something so you can get your hands dirty. In addition to having the canyon here, every October for the last 12 years, and you are going to think this sounds crazy. I grew up on a farm in Idaho, and every October I go up and I help a friend in his harvest in in the fall. And it's long hours. It's 12, 14, 16, sometimes maybe even 18 hours a day. It's at least 6 days a week. Occasionally, we have to work a Sunday, and so then you've worked 13 hours or 13 days straight at 13, 14, 16 plus hours a day. And that itself can be a little stressful. But for me, I go up and do it because it's relaxing. It gets me out of my normal routine. I decompress. I get away from the cell phone. I get away from work. And it's just relaxing. And yes, like I said, there are times and situations in driving that truck, which I think I'll share with you later on in another video, that can be stressful and cause anxiety. But overall, my body heals and my mind heals, rather, from going up and participating in that exercise. 4, set clear priorities. In other words, have goals. Have specific goals in your life that you are working for. I know that when I have goals that I'm working for and achieving, I feel better. I feel more confident. I'm less stressed, even though sometimes reaching for those goals can cause a little stress and a little anxiety. Overall, mentally, I feel stronger. I feel better because I have a purpose in life. And so find a goal, be it for your business, for your profession, your family, spiritual, emotional, maybe like the introductory video of this channel says, 2019 is the year for mental health. Make a mental health goal. Come to this channel often. Watch the videos. Take in the tips, the education, the information. Apply them to yourself. And we'll continue on there. And then, of course, the 5th one is get enough sleep. Now, that can be a little tough because sometimes if you're not getting enough sleep because you're stressed, your anxiety, you feel sad. And so how do you do that? And we'll create a whole video about this as well. But just short right now, maybe that mindful meditation, which we're going to talk about in another video, create that mindful meditation and do that before you go to bed, just to decompress. Make sure you go to bed on a set schedule and wake up on a set schedule. So if you wake up at 6, make sure you're in bed, ready to go to sleep, TV turned off, your scriptures read, your personal development read, whatever you're reading, go to sleep at least by 10 o'clock. It is a scientific fact that you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day. Some individuals actually need more than that, but 7 to 8 is a good recommendation. Another thing that can help you sleep that I've learned is on my cell phone, my smartphone right here. I have a reminder if I'm laying there in bed and I go, oh, I need to call someone tomorrow. Rather than worrying that I'm not going to be able to remember to call them, I just pick this up. I write a quick note, just pull out my pen, write a quick note, type in a quick note, whatever the case may be, to get that out of my head. So anything that pops into my head on something that I need to do tomorrow, I jot it down, I put it in here I schedule, I send myself a text, whatever. Have a notepad by you. You know, here's a little booklet. Plans for world domination. You know, go ahead. It's just a little notepad, but have a blank notepad by your bed and scribble those things down. Uh, yeah, and I just thought of something else, but that's a whole nother video. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to cut this short. Appreciate you staying with me. I know this video is a little longer than I intend for videos to be on this channel, but thanks for hanging out with me. Because of that, make sure you go into the description. I will leave a link for you so that you can go and take a free mental wellness assessment so you can learn where your body is at this moment on the stress and anxiety level, so that you know what actions to take. And when you take that assessment, you'll also receive continuing education and additional education rather, and recommendations on how you can improve your emotional and mental wellness and health, which will go a long ways to your personally, your career, your business, your family life, etc. Make sure you leave questions and comments. Any questions I will answer. And so go ahead and leave those down there. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.